from all the university studies, we know that you're looking at 39 bucks versus 45. It's all about making a healthy plant, because if you have a healthy plant, you're gonna have a healthy peanut. Pretty simple. Hey, if you know anybody that has questions about peanuts, have them call me.
Wyatt is our resident peanut fertility
Specialist, I guess you would say. I'm becoming it quickly.
You had a peanut grower, and he was using ProCal in place of gypsum.
We actually used advanced cal on everything we did just because we wanted the microbial bump.
How much did you use per acre?
So we used 3 gallons.
3 gallons? Like how much gypsum would I use?
So
like
typically
normally?
Around there, about 1,200, 1,250 pounds.
And just broadcast it over the whole field?
They're gonna run it right in the pegging zone. That peanut has a vascular disconnect. As soon as it pegs into that soil, peanut only absorbs it from what's in the soil, right?
Gotcha.
So ideally you lime in the fall, get your pH right before you roll into springtime, not only for the calcium aspect, but it also allows for usability of your phosphorus, your potassium, other nutrients that will play a factor into it. Nitrogen and potassium don't have a vascular disconnect. For some reason, those will still translocate into the peanut.
And calcium
and so you can spray throughout the year on different aspects of it and still get into that peanut, right?
Right.
In comparison to gypsum, we had about the same tonnage. We had the same TSMK, which is your total sound matured kernel. It's the percentage of how they grade peanut quality.
Okay.
And so we were both at 73%, which is really high.
What's like the average?
So average is, high 60s. Some of them are going to be average 65s, and you could have bad years and go lower, but anything 68 or higher is considered premium, quality. And so if you can be over 70, you're in a really good boat.
Right.
Most people rarely hit 80s, but if you can sneak in them, great.
So does that bring a premium?
Depends on what you're bringing it in for. So if you're bringing it in for seed purposes, then yes, you get an extra, bump on what you're getting paid out on it. But usually they reserve those for the higher percentages. Everything he's pulled in so far is anywhere from 70 to 77% on that TSMK. So it's really high. If you don't have a mature kernel, they're empty shells, right? They're called pops. The more pops you have, the worse your production is, right? Because that's not a peanut that you can put into the system.
Right.
Yeah, it's not going to be anything that's going to make you.
So that would be like occasionally when you open up your jar of planters or something, you see the little tiny ones in there or something?
Yep. So each load, different regions are going to be different. Your quality is going to be a little different, depending on the weather, what you put into it, things like that. From all the university studies, we know that liquids are 4.5 times more available, and you can put them on foliar when that plant needs it the most.
Right, you can be more timely with the application.
And that's the big problem with peanuts is you have to have that calcium in that zone before it pegs, right? It's not like another plant where you can, I'm late on this, I'm going to foliar feed it and it's going to get there. You can't foliar feed a peanut and hit it to the leaves to transition those nutrients to it,
to get the calcium
you got to have it in the
down to the peanut itself. Right. So you want to be, if I'm a peanut farmer, I'm wanting to produce at least 2.25 ton per acre.
Right.
So what was the cost breakdown compared, like say traditional gypsum application? What was he looking at per acre at the 3 gallon rate?
You're looking at 39 bucks versus 45.
Just right there, you got a $6 an acre savings, convenience.
Especially in peanut industry where timing matters, right?
Right, it needs to happen.
We're applying that, 40 to 50 days post-seeding, because that's when you need the gypsum in there, because that's when that plant's going to peg. Another big factor to it is the variety of peanut, right?
Yeah.
Just like anything else, you have your varieties of corn, soybeans. They're always adapting, always making them different, right? So traditionally, you have a lot of guys doing the 12Ys, but it just depends on what you're planting in your region too. So that plays a big factor is the genetics. It's all about making a healthy plant, because if you have a healthy plant, you're gonna have a healthy peanut, right?
Yep.
And so that's pretty simple.
Yeah, the healthier the plant is, obviously, the better nutrient utilization and seed formation.
Right.
Better peanuts.
There's not a lot of companies out there that do what we do as far as the consulting aspect without wanting to be paid for the consulting aspect.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I know if I have any more peanut questions, I'm going to call you.
Give me a call.